Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Daily Motion, and Twitter. This is Switch again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Tuesday, March 10th, 2015, 8:19 p.m. in Bellerica, Massachusetts. It's cloudy out. We're going to get some rain showers tonight, and the temperatures are going to be above freezing, so this is going to be rain, no ice or snow. And tomorrow we're going to shoot up for the 50s, more melting on the way. Some news to report. The Tim Brando radio show, hosted by Tim Brando, is going to go off the air on April 30th after 14 seasons on the air, because Tim Brando's expanding as well with Fox Sports, doing more stuff like out on the field and stuff, and he won't have too much time to focus on his radio show, so he's ending it. It started in 2001 on Sporting News Radio Network, and then it went to Yahoo, had a simulcast for CBS Sports Network for a couple of years, and then recently Sirius XM Radio. So best of luck to Tim on an expanded role for Fox Sports. And the New England Patriots signed Brandon Gibson to a one-year contract wide receiver. That's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject of the night, the personality profile tonight. The personality profile tonight is somebody associated with college basketball. It's Jim Valvano, the late great college basketball coach, famous for coaching the North Carolina men's basketball team, the Wolfpack, for 9 seasons. He's most famous for saying a speech in 1993 when he was battling cancer, "Never give up," at the EPS. And here's Jim Valvano's personality profile. Jim was born in Queens, New York, and he grew up in Long Island. And in high school, he played 3 sports, lettered in 3 sports, including basketball. He was a great basketball player. He was recruited by nearby Rutgers University in Rutgers, New Jersey. He played 3 seasons on the basketball team as a point guard, and during his senior year at Rutgers, he was named Senior Athlete of the Year by the student body. He graduated in 1967 from Rutgers, and he started his coaching career as assistant head coach for Rutgers in 1967 for the men's basketball team. He did it for 2 years, and he got his first coaching job at Johns Hopkins University as the head basketball coach for about a year. Then for a couple of years, he was an assistant coach for Connecticut Huskies for the men's basketball team, and then he went back to coaching at like Bucknell and Iona in North Carolina State. He had a 10-year run at North Carolina State, and he led his basketball teams to postseason play not 10 times, not as a head coach, nine times as in the NCAA basketball tournament, and 1 time at the NIT. And like Jim's known for like the big upset of 1983 when the North Carolina State Wolfpack upset Houston Cougars by a score 54-52. The Cougars had future basketball Hall of Famers Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler on the team, but the North Carolina Wolfpack won the NCAA championship by a score 54-52 in the last second buzzer shot by Lorenzo Charles, and that was probably the biggest upset in NCAA basketball history for the finals up to that point, and that was Jim Valvano's moment to shine. And also, Jim had he led the North Carolina Wolfpack to 2 Elite Eights. That was appearances. 2 times he led the Wolfpack to ACC championships for the tournament, and also 2 times he had won the ACC regular season championships for the Wolfpack. 1989, he was ACC Coach of the Year. From 1986 through 1990, Jim Valvano was the athletic director of North Carolina State. But in 1990, he lost both his job as athletic director and as head coach of the Wolfpack, because the Wolfpack had a bad season. And then he never coached another college game college team again for the rest of his life. His career record was 346 and 210. He was 209 and 110 in North Carolina State, and he had a 71-69 record in ACC play, which was mediocre. But, you know, the Wolfpack played in a tough conference, the ACC, with Duke and North Carolina and Virginia and Maryland at the time, so the ACC is very tough in basketball. And for the remainder of his life, Jim Valvano became a color man for college basketball games on ESPN and ABC, usually teaming with Dick Vitale, and they would form a threesome. Also, Jim Valvano was a sideline reporter in 1992 for the World League of American Football games on ABC. And in 1992, around June time, Jim Valvano was having some pains in his back, and he had to get it checked out, and he was diagnosed with cancer, and that cancer was spreading, and it was kind of too late to save his life, and he had only months to live, and he had the rest of his time on his earth, like Jim Valvano became an inspiration and stuff like that. And he, in March of 1993, in the first ever ESPY Awards, Jim Valvano got the first ever Arthur Ashe Courage Award, and he said it had one of the most famous speeches of all time there. He says, Cancer cannot touch my heart or my soul or my mind. And he said, never give up, never give up. And he fought cancer bravely, but in April of 1993, Jim Valvano passed away at the young age of 47, which was very tragic because he inspired a lot of people to never give up on anything if they're fighting a deadly disease or the dreams and stuff like that. And then the Jim Valvano Foundation was formed, also known as the Jimmy V Foundation, was formed to fight cancer and stuff. And his younger brother Bobby works for ESPN as a host for ESPN Radio and stuff like that. Jim Valvano never got voted into the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame as a coach, which is pretty sad because he had a decent record, but I think sometimes it's politics for the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame. Should have been inducted posthumously for his kind of inspiration and stuff like that. And the V Foundation raises many millions of dollars to fight the deadly disease of cancer that cancer needs to be beaten 100%, and Jim Valvano's speech at the 1993 ESPYs are still played today all the time, especially when they have the ESPYs every time, because they show his speech with never give up, never give up. And that's about it on Jim Valvano, and that's about it for tonight for these video blogs. More and more people are getting to like these video blogs. They're popular, and I love doing them, and I'm going to have 3 more tomorrow. First one will be about the cable television network, Comedy Central, and then the TD Garden, and third and final video blog of the night will be the personality profile. The personality profile tomorrow will be former Duke basketball player Christian Laettner and former NBA player. He played in the NBA for a while. And soon we'll have video blogs about the Assembly Square Mall and other great stuff, and more personality profile video blogs for the rest of the week will be Grant Hill and Jerry Tarkanian and Al McGuire. Next week, the personality profiles will be Montreal Expos and Montreal Canadiens players. And Saturday will be WrestleMania reviews, starting with WrestleMania 1, going several of them. Those are the granddaddy of them all. And in April, there's going to be some surprises with personality profiles about great ones. I do mean great ones. It could be, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Or Wayne Gretzky, or Julie Broughton, or Heidi Pratt. Have a good night, Facebook. YouTube, Daily Motion, and Twitter. See you tomorrow.